Hello students, welcome to English class. Today let us start Unit 3, A Letter from a Mother. The lesson A Letter from a Mother is written by Mary Ann Kane. A mother writes a letter to her daughter Poonam, who was studying in a residential school. This is the content of this lesson, and before starting the lesson, I'll give you some information about our author Mary Ann Kane. Mary Ann Kane lives near the bend in one of the three rivers of Fort Wayne, Indiana, where she teaches prose writing and women's studies at Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. Her fictions, memoirs, and blurred general works have appeared in numerous journals. Books written by her are Revisioning, Writer's Talk, On Farm Moonshine, Journals, The Little Magazine, Under the Sun, Many Mountains Moving, and Sun magazines, etc. And her favorite authors are Carol Mazo, Toni Morrison, Barbara Kingsolver. And before starting the lesson, shall I ask you some questions? Yes. Have you written any letter? No. Yes, most of the answers are no only. Why means nowadays we are not using any letters. Why means nowadays we are having the phone facilities. Because of this and we are not using any letter. Now what is a letter? Letter is a written message for communication. We are conveying the messages through the letters. Okay, now let us start the lesson. Okay. It is strange to write because I am so used to you being close by. We say a lot without words, you know. But now you are away and I can't help but think of how you are growing up so quickly. So this is only the first of more and more times apart until, like a bird, you will be ready to fly away. It will be my greatest joy to see you strong and confident, even as it brings me sorrow to be apart. Explanation. A mother writes a letter to her daughter Poonam, who was studying in residential school. It was not known what forced these parents to admit her to a residential school. The reasons and all not known. The mother thinks that it is strange to write a letter because her daughter is always close by. They understood each other with a few words spoken to each other. But now her daughter is away from home and she is growing up quickly. Before long, her daughter will become independent and will be ready to fly away like a bird. She informs that she will be overjoyed to see her strong and confident, even though it is sorrowful to be apart from her daughter. Being apart may be a good thing in this way. It makes me put into words those things I feel and think but don't say. For instance, it pleases me that you are so strong-minded and persistent. You are not easily discouraged, even when you don't succeed at first. Remember the time when you couldn't do your multiplication tables? The teacher was going faster than you. You could manage and you felt bad that you were unable to keep up. But you made your own study cards and asked me and Daddy to help you. And when you succeeded finally in learning those tables, you were independent enough to think through your problems. But responsible enough to ask for help to learn. Explanation. In this paragraph, means the second paragraph, the mother advises her daughter the advantages of being apart and growing independently. She will be pleased to see her daughter grow up strong-minded and persistent. She was not easily discouraged even when she didn't succeed at first. She asked her daughter to remember how she couldn't do her multiplication tables. Teacher was going faster than her daughter and she could manage, and she was left bad when she was unable to keep up. But she had made her own study cards and asked her mother and father to help her. After that, she would independently solve her own problems, but also responsible enough to ask for help to learn. This is the first and second paragraph explanation. I hope you all are understood. Next paragraphs we will discuss in next class. Thank you, students. Read the lesson.